So I'm looking out in the valley, I can see those cumulus clouds out there. So I know it's already working. That's it, no more complication. Cumulus clouds is working. Whether they're there on my glide or not, doesn't matter. They were there once, so they will be there again. So I just keep going.
Now, gliding efficiently is really important because you can lose everything on a glide. So choosing the right line to glide on is first and foremost the most important thing. And you do that by looking at your ground sources. And if you have other gliders in the air, you can use other gliders as well to choose your gliding line.
Sink and lift often extend like fingers lying parallel downwind. So if you find yourself on a more sinking glide, try weight shifting 20 to 30 degrees to your right or left, and you may find yourself in more buoyant air. Sailplanes use this technique, and so do paraglider pilots during competitions, where there are many pilots flying side by side. Again, on this glide I rank the signs, sources and triggers. The whole valley baking in the sun is a huge source, but I still have to predict where the thermal is going to release from. My objective now is the town, which is both source and a trigger. While on the glide though, if I see nearer signs of thermals, like smoke changing direction or birds going up, then I'll immediately divert and get altitude as soon as possible. Never ignore a sign, even if you've set yourself an objective which is a source or trigger.
When you do your transition to one point, sometimes it's good not to go direct to the point, depending on the wind, because the wind will increase close to the ground, so you will have to do like a curve to go a little bit in your transition first into wind, in which maybe you will use your speed bar.
A good example of maximising your glide on a transition is when you're crossing a valley. You know the valley wind will be stronger lower down, so while you are high, fly with a little weight shift diagonally across and slightly into wind. Then as you arrive lower on the other side, you can use the wind to drift you back onto the hill. What you don't want to be doing is struggling into wind on the other side of the valley crossing.